is that the first half of the session is going to be a connected circular breath, which is the standard breath technique that we use for the journeys and somatic as well. And that is meant to go bring us into the subconscious, bring us into the somatics of the body and whatever is stored in that place so that it can be brought to the surface and it can be expelled from the system. So the first half is a more active breathing style. The second half is for integration, and it's for repatterning on a cellular level through sound and vibration and frequency. And so one thing that we know is that when we set intentions in our lives, it's one thing to do it through the conscious mind, and it's another thing to place those intentions when we're in a more subconscious state. When we do something from the subconscious or we plant those seeds in the subconscious, what I believe and what I've, observed is that those intentions are tenfold. And so the second half of the journey, I really invite you to stay connected to your breath and to stay connected to your thought forms. Not to go right back into the mind, but to use that time and space to its capacity, if you so choose, to the subconscious. When we breathe in through the mouth, we want the diaphragm to expand. And what we can imagine is that the breath is holographic and that when we breathe, the energy is 360 degrees around. So when you're breathing, you're opening up the energy 360 degrees around your auric field. And so you can look at it as if you're breathing through a straw. And the focus is an elongated inhale. So I'm going to invite you to join me with just a few practices of that breath. Invitation is to close your eyes. And if that feels safe and comfortable for you, closing your eyes, just bringing your energy into your body. And preparing to just practice 3 of those breaths. Deep inhale through the mouth. Exhale. One more. Perfect. And if you feel comfortable keeping your eyes closed and just noticing within your body, within your system, if even after those first 3 breaths, anything feels different for you. The idea as well is that the breath is connected and circular. So as soon as you take in as much air as you can, your body will naturally begin to exhale. As soon as you reach the bottom, it's an invitation to take in that next inhale. And that will be your guide for the first half of the journey. Stay with it and trust that the work is being done. I feel like in our society, it's very yang, it's very go, 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 do, do, do. And the practices that are a little more yin, a little bit more internal can sometimes get pushed to the side because we don't have like the roaring physical whatever to it. And to balance and to counterbalance society, it's important for us to spend extra time consciously in those more yin states. And so that breath technique is an inward journey, eyes closed, in and out through the nose. You go in during the first half, the more that sensation will arise, and sometimes that tingling can then turn into cramping, can turn into curling, can turn into a bit of discomfort. You have your foot on the gas pedal, and you get to choose if you want to go deeper into that or if you want to slow down and regulate your system. So if anything comes up for you in that way, you can either raise your hand, I can come and be with you, I can help guide you out to soften that experience, and you can trust your system to do what you need to in order to regulate that. And one tool that you can use, and one thing I would say, is to slow down and feel more. And so you just slow down the rhythm, and your body will return, it will reoxygenate, and you'll go back to normal. Nobody's ever left, in that state. So, and then there are also the emotional components of things that can arise that are stored in the subconscious, that are stored in the somatic of the body. And all of that is welcome here. The idea is that if it comes up and you suppress it, it becomes what I say is like a bat signal for the universe to, hey, continue giving me more of this until I have processed what I need to around it. And so whatever it is that needs to be expressed, and however it needs to be expressed, it's a do it in the now. It's a present moment thing. So that you can liberate yourself. And by liberating yourself, we liberate the collective container, and we give other people permission to have whatever is true and authentic for them in their expression. So I say whatever it is we can feel as a human being has the potential to come up through this work. And as you mentioned, it can also be a euphoric journey for you. And the one thing I love about this work, especially if we do it as like a weekly ritual for the self, is that it can be pretty even keel. And what it does is it brings empowerment back into our lives. It calls life force back into our cells. And by doing that, you have more vitality going through your day, you have more vitality going through your life. So wouldn't it be great if we could all move through the world with more of our power, more of our strength, So, yeah, feel good so far? Any questions so far?
So we're doing an elongated inhale on the first time, exhale on the second.
You got it. Yes.
Mouth, then nose.
Yes.
Okay.
Nailed it. Thank you. Yeah.
I just want to make sure once I'm in it, I'm gone.
Totally.
Yeah, my own little journey.
Yeah. Yep. Drinky low, for sure. Yeah. So, okay, so then if nobody needs to use the restroom, I am going to invite you to lay down. Up to you if you want to use the blankets to cover or use as a pillow for your head. Just inviting you to start connecting to your breath. And also just want to check in with everyone's eyes closed. During the session, I may come around and just do some hands-on touch. If there's anybody that feels like that is not something they'd like to receive today, if you want to raise your hands, just so I know. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. And if that changes for you at any time, you can always kind of push my hand away or, say what you need in that moment. So bringing your energy inward and starting to connect to your breath as it is naturally. Just beginning to feel the inhalation and the exhalation of each breath. And on your next inhale, the invitation is to ride that energy up each vertebra of your spine. Exhaling out the crown of your head. And when you're ready, inhaling from the crown of your head and riding that energy down each vertebra of your spine, all the way into your sacrum. And then breathing in from the root of your sacrum and exhaling, riding that energy up through your spine. And we're going to anchor into the heart. And taking a deep inhale from the heart space. Exhaling, breathing that energy 360 degrees around. And then checking in with your heart if there's any intention that you have in this moment, something you'd like to receive from the session, something that is alive for you in your life, and placing that at the altar of your heart. Perfect. And so in just a moment, we're going to begin the more active, connected, circular breathing. And so when you're ready, take a deep breaths in and out through the mouth. That's it. Deep breath. That's it. Yeah. Letting it go. You're going to take your deepest breath yet and hold at the top. And check in with what's holding you back. Check in with your limitations. That's it. your heart. And when you're ready, we're going to recommit to the breath, breathing in and out through the nose, center of your heart. Deep breath. Long exhales, taking up all of the space. Does your heart want you to know? That's it. Filling your lungs, awakening every cell in your body. The tips of your toes to the crown of your head, filling yourself with love, the truth of your heart. That's it. All go. One more time. We're going to hold at the bottom. And connecting to the feeling of gratitude. First and foremost, gratitude for yourself for showing up. Continuing to stay connected to the breath. Awakening every cell of your body. Crystalline gratitude. And once you've filled every cell of your body with gratitude, extending that energy to those you love, community around you, the people that support you. That's it. And if you have it in you, extending that energy to the ones that have hurt you. For they know not what they do. Hey Breathing your energy back into this body. And slowly, gently breathing your energy back into your heart. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Yeah. And it's my living prayer that you all be filled with so much love, so much light, so much beauty, so much remembrance, all parts of your being. So much gratitude for you showing up today. Just be gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water. Write it out, speak it out. Remember the sensation of what you feel in this moment. The body never forgets. And so at any time, you can call this back in to the next new now. Yeah. Thank you so much.